Hey, welcome everybody to a new Let's Play series I'm starting today on the mod pack called Clouds of Darkness. Available on FTB Launcher, and I'll put a link to the official FTB forum post about it, and there's all the information how you can download it. And it is a mod that actually a viewer recommended a few days ago, or a day and a half ago, something like that, in one of my Crafting Paradise videos. And I've been looking into mod packs for the last 2 weeks, trying to figure out what other mod packs I'm interested in. I started a crash landing series. I actually have one episode recorded, but I haven't uploaded it yet. I'm not sure I will because I'm really intrigued by this mod pack. It's a skyblock, and it's 1.7.10 Minecraft, so it's all the new mods like Applied Energistics 2 and so on. And you have access to other dimensions like the Nether, the End, Twilight Forest, Deep Dark, and also, I believe from what I was reading, a different dimension from some mod that I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Shadow World or something like that. So we'll see what that is all about. And it has hardcore questing mod. Okay, let's go here. You start out in this little hut here, and you got one tree which is right on the edge. It really, excuse my French, sucks, because you're gonna lose a lot of the saplings and so on. And you don't start with anything, nada. Okay, not like in Agrarian Skies where you got like a stack of bone meal and stuff. You don't get anything here. And you got this engineering diary. It's from the mod Eureka. There is some Buildcraft machine additions from... Why can't I open this book? There we go. What is this called? A basic duster, which is like, it sounds like a pulverizer where you double your ores and you can upgrade that, but you need to research this. Not sure how this works yet. We'll figure this out eventually. And you start with this book here, which is a little lore, 3 pages. Go ahead and read that on your own time. And we got the hardcore questing mod, which we need to turn on. And we get a second book. Okay. And there's 5 quest lines, and like always, there's the basic stuff, and we go through some of them today, hopefully. And then you got, I don't know what this is, a castle of magic. I was able to secretly give you a warp page to the first castle by listening. So I'm guessing that may be part of that dimension, or maybe it's just something the mod pack maker put in here. I have not played this before, so I don't know anything about it. I just logged in once, checked out if there's any errors and so on. This looks like Tinker's Construct. And we gotta kill the End Dragon. Here I'm guessing we gotta do something in the Twilight Forest. I don't know what this is. Here we gotta do something in the Deep Dark. And this looks like magical crop seeds, but not sure what those are for. And here, Applied Energistics, and looks like a bunch of chests. And this is a hardcore mod pack, meaning, I'm guessing, I haven't died yet, because I haven't played. But looking here, you have died 0 times and you have 0 lives, and it's... why I think it's hard mode is... What is that called? Sync here. We got the shell constructor, so you can make your own clones. And I'm guessing that is when you die, you come back as the clone. But that's far away, so we gotta be really careful here. And in the mod description it says you first start out in, Skyblock, and once you can fly, you can explore. And there's apparently even a villager island or something like that. I don't see them anywhere. And on the map, I don't see anything. I have it disabled, by the way, here in the corner. I don't see any reason to see my island. I know where I'm at. But there's a balloon here and a balloon there. And I've seen them before in other mod packs, so I know they are from a mod, but I don't know what the deal is with them. Maybe it's just for free, we'll see. And this whole island looks like it has bedrock underneath. All the dirt. So yeah. So I figured in order to progress here, I was thinking about this a little bit. When you look at the quest line, so first, we gotta get wood and crooks and a sieve. We gotta get a silkworm to get some string from a tree. We gotta make barrels, and then here we gonna have to make lava, which means we need a crucible, which requires us to make dust and then put it into oak barrels with water to make the clay. And we also need bone meal to make this porcelain clay out of which you make that unfired crucible. And then of course we need a furnace so we can cook that crucible. So it looks like there's nothing. I have no food, and I have a sanity bar, which I think is from the mod called Sanity. I don't know exactly what that actually does when you lose sanity, but from what I understand is you lose sanity if you're near mobs or too long in the dark and stuff like that. So, but let's get started here. And manual. Oh, we need 8. Okay, let's get a second one. Okay. The island is small enough, so even without lighting, I should not have any problems with mobs. Warp book. And let's take this bag. I had this warp book before. I forgot what mod pack. And how that works is you need warp pages, and then you shift right click or just right click with the page in your hand, and it binds you to that location. Then you can put it in the book, and it will show up here as a button, and when you click on it, you automatically warp there. So, but whoa, that's nice. Diamond chest off the start. We're all fancy. Look at that. Okay, I figured we are going to use this wood that we got here now. Make us a crafting station. And let's put that, keep this for more chests. Let's put it down right here. And let's make some crooks. And I guess I'm gonna get busy chopping down this tree. Hopefully we get some apples and whatchamacallit, a silkworm. So we can maybe get a string here soon. So we can... What is going on with the lighting? What was that? Oh, it's raining. Ew. Let's do something first real quick. Let's make some... We're gonna get enough wood. Here's 4. Let's put those out so we start collecting some water. And I'm gonna put them 1, 2, 3, 4. Just break this up here real quick so they get wet. Come on. Oh, you guys see that? There's like a wind effect. These are not clouds, by the way, up there. I have clouds disabled. So this must be... Maybe it's from the weather mod to give you more realistic looking... I mean, it doesn't look like a cloud. It looks like a smoke from a fire to me. But we'll see what that is about. Maybe it's hazardous. Maybe you're not supposed to go in it. No idea. Okay, but we got this now filling with water, so we can make an endless water source. Hopefully, soon. We get a clay bucket or something. And I'm gonna go ahead and chop down this tree. And then keep replanting it a little bit away from the edge. Or what I could actually make is use the half slabs and... Oh, I'm gonna do that first so I don't lose any of the saplings. That is a good idea. Okay, let's keep that. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. I might not lose a lot from up there then. Okay, guys, I'll get chopping and I'll tune back in when I made some progress. So I took down this one tree and put down the sapling right after, and it still has not grown again. I maybe have to remove those 3. I'm not sure what's going on. And I even moved the torch from the front, inside one of them to here to make sure, you know, it has enough light. And I dug up as much of the dirt as I could, because we're gonna need that for sifting, and I don't see any other use for dirt right now. And made a little platform here to catch the saplings. And eventually I'm gonna cover all this again with half slabs, but I don't have any more wood right now. But look what I found over here. A carpenter safe. A tuberous flux capacitor, 32 toast, and a crook. That is amazing, because you guys see I'm down to 4 hunger, and I did not know this was here. I told you guys I've never played this pack before, so it's totally new to me, and it was just a lucky find. And it's on the, in case you guys play it, to the right of the entrance underneath where I put this barrel. And get to this dirt here. Okay, well, now I'm kind of relaxed because 32 toast should last us a while. Let's see how much. Oh, wow, that is 3.5 hunger. That is good. Awesome. So now I can wait for this tree to grow. Oh yeah, and you guys probably just saw it in the inventory. I'm gonna eat this. Thank you. I got 2 silkworms, so well, as soon as this guy is up, I'm gonna put a silkworm on here, and I put a ladder to go up here onto the roof, because it's the easiest, or was the easiest for me to get to this tree, to the top of the tree without, you know, risking a lot. And that was actually the reason why I took down a lot of the dirt, because it's a lot easier to pillar up with dirt than with wood, because if you need to chop wood down by hand, you guys probably know it's quite painful. The dirt is a lot faster. And damage. Well, we got 16 saplings, so that's good. I could make more dirt already, but we got enough dirt for the time being. And I'm just waiting for this wood to grow, make some string, and then I'll be back. Well, here's something I learned, that after reading that modpack's forum thread, somebody was asking the same question. How long is it supposed to take for a tree to grow, right? I was standing here and it just didn't grow. At least 20 something minutes I've been waiting here. You guys see on the top, day 1, 5:40 a.m. It takes forever. And then somebody said all you gotta do is stand next to it and press shift a few times, and then within 30 seconds it's supposed to grow. You guys see that bone meal effect that I just had? The green swirly things, there it goes, now it grew. So I am not sure what that is about, but it's very interesting, and apparently we don't need bone meal to speed this up. And now I got one, another one. I just chopped one down. I forgot about the silkworm, so I'm gonna put the silkworm on here now, and once I have that harvested, we'll make the sieve. And now we can continue here. We got this quest done. What? We never claimed rewards for this? What happened? Yeah, we did. Because we got the... Okay, I'm confused right now. Pick one, claim reward. We got a bucket. Why are they still showing unclaimed rewards? I know I claimed reward. Maybe that's just a bug with HQM. Anyway, let's open these 2 bags. Found warp page. And had 2 oak saplings, that's funny. I tried relogging, but these quests still show up as unclaimed rewards. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but let's continue. I got a lot more wood, and let's make this thief. If I remember right, it's like this. Only made 1 million of those, right? Alright, we got this one done. Let's see what we get. 5 more bread, nice. Food is welcome. How much does this give? 1.5. I'm gonna eat that first before the toast. I've been eating the apples I'm getting from the trees. Not many, but it was some. Okay. I'd say we put this guy down. Yeah, right here for now. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so here obviously we need to make the crucible. Oh, it asks for 2 crucibles. This is getting better and better. Okay, and here 32 cobblestone. So we gotta work on making the cobblestone generator. So I guess I'm gonna sift this to get a lot of cobble, a lot of these stone shards, combine them, hammer them down to dust so I can start making the clay. And we also need dust to just to make sure that that didn't change the recipe on me. So we need 14 of these. So we need bone meal, which is from leaving dust. Okay, so yeah, this is actually quite crazy. I don't know if I'm missing something, how to get bone meal, but I don't think I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and, wow, we get a lot of seeds. Spruce, grass. Grass is nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sift as much of this dirt as it requires for me to make enough dust. Okay, you guys can probably tell that on the top left that a few days went by, and I did record little steps in between, but there was a lot of derping around, and I figured that, well, we didn't miss much, and that I approached a lot of this stuff the wrong way. Okay, you guys can see I added a few more barrels over here to collect more water, because I tried out an endless water source, and it does not work on this mod pack. If I take out 1 block, it does not get refilled. So while I'm leaving it over here to have 4 extra water for now. So there's no endless water. The second thing I noticed is that a lot of the vanilla recipes are changed, like a chest. And it takes 3 slabs up here. I don't know why that was changed. And another thing is there is no recipe for a regular furnace. There's only the slab furnace. So not sure why that is taken out either, but maybe during playing this mod pack we'll figure out why. So I put up a little slab furnace up here so I can make some torches, and I also made 2 iron. All this is from sifting all the dirt that we had. I broke everything down. This here is actually new. I made 1 pair of shears, and I used it all for leaves, and I've been on top of making more dirt because we ran out. But now the first thing that I wanted to explain is, well, I made this right here. I figured, you know, with all the chopping down of the trees, which takes forever with your hand, it's quite painful, I was gonna plant some crop, but of course you cannot make a hoe besides with gold or something. No stone, wooden, or even iron. And then I went into a testing world because I got a little annoyed, and I looked at a lot of the recipes to not, you know, stand here, lose hunger. And I found out that you can actually make wooden and stone tools with Tinker's Construct. So I just put up the tool station, the part builder, and the stencil table up here. And I figured the first thing I want to do now is make a stone pick. Because when we set up the cobble generator now, in case I place a block wrong, I can take it down without losing it. And I figured I'm also getting the pattern ready for the shovel and the axe. And that is all we need for right now. And to save on cobble for right now, I figured we're going, well, first let's make the pickaxe head. And let's make, what are we gonna make? It doesn't matter. We're gonna have some other machines soon. Let's just make the wooden binding and this, because I don't know how much cobble I'm gonna need for the cobble generator just yet. And I'm going to make a, sorry, a stone axe, because that's gonna help me so much chopping down these trees. It's so painful. It really is, guys. And then I'm also gonna make a wooden axe head and a wooden shovel head. Don't need a shovel, but I would like to make a hoe, which is like that. So now we got or a mattock, that's what it's called. And let's make a axe. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. Finally chop down these trees faster, and the pick. So now we got some basic tools, and that's good enough for now, for us to get around with what we need to do. And the next thing is, oh yeah, by the way, from sifting all this dirt, look how many seeds I got, and saplings and stuff. Even got one essence seed, so I really want to get this farm going. Here, not much left. And down here, you guys know this. I did make more clay because I wanted to make sure we have some, so when we get started with the smeltery, I actually always try to use all the water that is here. But next thing we're gonna do now is set up this cobble gen, because we gotta get a cobble gen going now. It's not doable to keep going with just these dirt blocks and sifting them to get stone and so on. I forgot one thing to make. I need one signpost. Or one sign. Okay, so I got that. And now let's set this up. I tinkered around, no pun intended, a little bit, trying to make this with the fewest possible blocks. And I came up with this design. It's nothing fancy. And of course I already placed one wrong. Oh yeah, X. Nice. And we're gonna put the sign right here, and you guys see in a second for what that is. And I'm only going to use cobble for where the lava can touch it, to make sure that, again, we save on cobble right now. And once we have this going, it should really be quite efficient, or efficient enough to get us going. Okay, and now we need one cobble here, one there, and now of course I did not pillar up here. And let's place the 2 water blocks real quick before we continue. One here. Oh, another thing is, I noticed you probably see it on the health bar. You do not regen health even when you're full hunger. So that is something else that's gonna be tough to deal with, especially when we get to making a mob farm or something and we do get hit. We gotta make sure that we have some kind of a life steal or something like that. So now the cobble gen is done. All I need here is, like, she can place this there. I need to drop the lava in here, and then we have a functioning cobble gen. And yes, I can take this block off too. We don't do that. Okay, so I think this is the minimal, and then you can stand all the way against this corner, and when you break these blocks, these 2 right here are gonna be the 2 cobblestones that get oh no, sorry, we do need these 2. These 2 are gonna get generated over and over, and if you have blocks out here, like a lot of the tutorials you probably have seen, you stand there, you have more blocks burning up when you break them. And I've always used either a fence post or a sign. Is really nice because you can just walk through and you can really hug that corner, and then you're more likely to not waste as much of the broken cobblestone. And now we need the lava, so we're only going to make 1 of the crucibles for now, and then once we have, you know, dust production going, we get more bone meal, because I only got 8 bone meal from, yeah, close to about 2 stacks of dirt I used. So that's pretty crazy how little bone meal you get. But now we have the crucible, and we fire that up and wait for it real quick, and then we can make, takes 4 cobble to make 1 bucket of lava, and then we finally have our cobble gen, which I thought would be nice to get done in this episode. And I prepared this little area here, and that's where I'm gonna put it, and just drop it in here for now. So now I'm gonna wait for this to turn into lava and keep chopping these trees now that I have a axe. The only thing I need is another few brooks, or one is good enough. The rest we have enough saplings, and I'm not gonna use saplings for dirt. That's just crazy. It's a big one. So I'm gonna chop this down and wait for the lava. So this has been going for a little while here, and you guys see melting speed 0.0. Nothing's happening with this crucible. And I checked in the book, and it tells you here, you know, if you put a torch on in the crucible, it begins to heat up. So it's supposed to work that way. But then I checked that forum thread about this mod pack, and apparently there's a bug in this latest version with player placed torches. So only the torches that are by default placed when you start the mod pack apparently work. Now I'm gonna take this down. Lost the cobble, but oh well. And these two torches are still the original ones. I have not moved them. These two in here, I moved one into the middle and used the other one out here. So we're gonna put the crucible up here and see if that works. Now, melting speed 1.0. Okay, so this is a funny bug, and hopefully that's gonna get rid of soon, but we can make our 1 bucket of lava for the cobble gen, and then probably I'm gonna make another one in here and then place that somewhere where I can then put the crucible over the lava, because that's faster anyways. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update, and I'm still waiting for this. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna plant some crop on here. I just hold it. Okay, we got our first bucket of lava. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out and bring it over to the cobble gen. You guys see I planted just some crop. I didn't want to fill the whole thing, just forcefully pretty much. Up here. Okay, now when you drop this in here, we got a completed cobble gen. Now we can start playing this game, right? So first with the hammer, just stand here. One. And the gravel, you pretty much never lose any when you stand this close. I think it has to do with the hammer that you suck that in automatically, even from like 2 blocks away. And with the pickaxe, you do still lose some, but much less than if you stand far away. Oh, we just lost one. And even the ones that drop down, the water will push them to my feet and I pick them up. So now we're pretty much set. We can make more lava and, you know, start sifting a lot of stuff, which I am going to do between episodes. Mostly I'm just going to keep chopping a lot of wood and make more lava, and then move this crucible somewhere possibly next to the cobble gen, just so it's out of the way. You don't need them that often in the beginning. And I'm gonna make more clay and sand and gravel and so on, get everything ready so we can start making a smeltery. And I don't think that, yeah, we need 2 of these and then we can turn in that quest. And this one completed because I was making so many cobblestone out of the stone shards. Let's take this reward. And this one I have to make 2 more slab furnaces, but I gotta make more cobble first. And I mean, quests are nice, but I don't want to force everything with the first cobble. I'm making more charcoal over here, so I can make more torches and maybe cook up some iron or whatever until we got our smeltery going. But let's finish this episode on opening this bag. Oh my god. That is an amazing reward. 4 autonomous activators. Oh my goodness. Ha, that is beautiful. If you have played Grey Sky or any other one with Xnilio before, you know how awesome it is to have these early on. Because now I don't need to sift by hand, which gives me time to make more gravel and so on and so on. That is epic. I love it. Okay. Yeah, there was a lot of derping going on, and a lot of stuff figuring out, but that is the part of learning this mod pack, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please drop me a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.